We're in today with the legendary ATI X1950 XT. This is the non-crossfire model. This is a 2006 video card with 48 pixels and 8 vertex. It's got 256 megabytes of VRAM GDDR3 with 256 bits bus width, DirectX 9 support, running at 621 megahertz on the core clock and 900 megahertz on the memory clock. We're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Extreme QX6850 with 4 cores and 4 threads. I'm gonna see how this legend of the video card is holding in a couple of games. Let's jump in. Well, it's not a benchmark if we don't start with Crysis. I want to show you how the game is working with the system. I want to show you how the game is working with this video card. On 1024 with medium details, apparently the game is running with 40 FPS on average. I like the performance, I like the quality overall because it looks fantastic, you know. It looks like there is texture and there is something to look at. If I put it on low details, you will understand that yeah, not the right colors and not the right stuff. But here, with medium details on 1024, it looks okay. Seriously, I like it. The cores are being utilized. Very happy to have a game that is working with the CPU. So in this case, everything is good. It's utilizing 1.4 gig of system RAM. I have a good performance overall. But in Underground 2, you're gonna see how this video card is running on 800 by 600. I managed to put maximum details with this resolution because I want the best quality for this game. I'm not interested in the resolution. The resolution is second to quality in this game. In this game, for me, the quality is the most important thing, you know. So in this occasion, you can actually see that the GPU is delivering the performance. The system is delivering the performance because here the bottleneck is the second core. I mean, this QX6850. I mean, what the heck is going on? The only thing I can manage to do is 3.3 on the frequency on the CPU, and then everything just crashes and I have only problems. So in this case, with this amount of memory, I mean, with this type of memory, and this CPU, the GPU managed to use only 48 megabytes of VRAM. So I know in this case, this video card, it's not the problem. In this case, the CPU, I mean, it needs a faster CPU. But regardless, I like the system, I like the GPU, and I just wanted to show you how this game is holding in this game because it's about quality here. It's not about stressing the GPU, it's about the quality of the game, seriously. And I like the lights, I like the game, I like, this is for me Need for Speed, you know. That's it. It's the other ones are okay, you know, but this is my Need for Speed. That's it. But if you really want to play something OG with the system, you have to go in San Andreas and put it on 1024 with maximum details, and you will actually have a nice experience with 70-80 FPS. On this resolution with this system, it's kind of fantastic to see the whole system running like this. Seriously, if it's passing over 60 FPS with maximum details, I will say this is a win. But the game doesn't utilize the VRAM in this case, and it's not very ideal in a situation like this. You know, I want a video card I want a game that is utilizing the video card. But I put the game in because it's an OG game, and you need to understand that some games like this needs to be on the list in order to have other options for other computer parts, you know. So in this situation, this X1950 XT, it's an overkill for this because I think you have to put higher resolution and higher details in order to get this game running, you know. But look at this. It's running 50 megabytes of VRAM, you know. I mean, considering it's got only 200 megabytes, 250 or something. But in FlatOut 2, apparently, with 1024, I'm getting 60 FPS. Holy smoke, I'm actually running this game. Oh, this is exactly like, how it's called, Breakfast. This is my alternative on all games. I mean, I like it. I like overall performance here. The CPU is not very stressed here. No. It's not very stressed here in this situation. It's using 1 gig of system RAM. Oh, come on. That's a good thing. Oh, no, don't spin off. I really like that idea of a system being used like this properly, and this game is one of those games, you know. On the GPU side, it's not being fully utilized. I will say on the GPU side, it's because the FPS is locked, that's the only thing good for the video card, because it doesn't use maximum core load, it doesn't use the VRAM. No, but in Hellgate London, apparently on 1024 with maximum details, you can actually see that the GPU and the system is doing a fantastic job. It looks great here, seriously, and it's got a nice performance overall. I like that the GPU is reaching maximum VRAM usage, and you can actually see the MS is, in this situation is good. Under 20 MS, it's very fluent. The frame time doesn't, how should I say, doesn't spike. Everything is good. It seems very fluent, and the gameplay is fantastic, you know. And in this situation, the system itself is utilizing 1.6 gig of system RAM. That's actually nice. That means the GPU and the system is doing an awesome job, both of them. And this is how it needs to be in a game, you know. System RAM used, CPU used. In this case, only one core is used, and a little the last one. But I don't mind it, because on this occasion the game is very fluent. It's very looks good, you know. It looks good like this with this resolution and nearly maximum details. I think you have to put it on a high DirectX quality in order to get even better quality, a higher quality. But I will say thank you for this performance, because it's enough for me. 1024, apparently this is the, how should I say, the theme of today. 1024 with as many details as possible. But in GTR Evolution, apparently with this system, we're doing quite fantastic. The video card is being used at maximum. Look at this, 256 megabytes of VRAM used. The game is utilizing this video card properly. This is the first time I'm seeing a game that is using the GPU and the CPU at the same time. The CPU has around 60-70% load. You can actually see 75 degrees on the CPU. Nearly maximum. Oh, on the system side, we're using 1.5 gig of system RAM. That's actually fantastic, seriously. And on the GPU side, look, 256 megabytes of VRAM used. I freaking love this game, seriously, how it's using the hardware. This is, I think this is the only game that is using this old machine properly. But overall, the system is doing a fantastic job with hundreds of FPS. I like the performance. There's nothing to complain here about this computer. It's doing the job, you know. It's doing its job, and I like it. Harry Potter apparently is working really nice with the system. On the system side, I'm only 30% load on the CPU. It's utilizing only the second core at maximum. I'm not gonna lie, it's not ideal, because in this situation it's gonna hit it up. But it's doing the job, you know. It's doing the overall job, and it's utilizing 765 megabytes of system RAM. The overall performance is great in the game, and I think it needs a faster CPU. That's the only thing that I think it needs here. Great performance, not gonna lie, but you need to understand that in some cases I have video cards that are not being utilized, and every single time I want to maximize a video card's VRAM, I have to come in this game, because it's a fantastic game that is using every resource that the GPU is throwing. So, do I like the game? I really like how it's utilizing the whole system, you know. 60 FPS on average, you can actually see it's very constant in this case, and there is no problem with the quality. It's quite fantastic. It looks and it runs fantastic. But in driver with 1024 on the resolution with maximum details, I get a very interesting performance, because like I said, 1024 it's my go-to resolution for today, because it feels very retro, and I like how it's working with this video card. Consider it's got only 256 megabytes of VRAM. The age of the video card, I would say, is very adequate for this game and this video card, the resolution. I like how it's working. I want to see how it's holding with the CPU. I actually see that the CPU is getting used. There's a couple of games that I played today that only was using only 1 or 2 cores. In this game, look at it. It's starting to bounce on every core, seriously. Only 63 megabytes of VRAM utilized from the video card. That's actually not bad. And on the system side, what you got? 879 megabytes of system RAM. Is that a ramp for me? I like ramps. Wow, yes! Holy I like that. So how we're doing in FarCry with custom settings? I mean, in between, you know, range, because last time I put everything on medium with the purpose of getting some nice performance, and I was like, you know what, I want some medium detail so I can see how the game is looking. But it's doing a fantastic job overall, seriously. Nah, ratatata. I like how it looks. I like how it runs. It's similar with Crysis in this situation, because if I want to put more details, you can actually see that there is a possibility 170 FPS. This is what I want. Maybe I can limit the FPS, you know, to 75, because 75 is the hertz that I have on the cable, and I get a proper experience, you know, with the game, and I distress the GPU and the system. But in this case, you can actually see I got like 30-40% load on the core of the CPU, 800, nearly 900 megabytes of system RAM utilized, and it's doing a fantastic job. I like how it looks, and I like how it runs. In Fable, apparently with maximum details, you are having a surprising experience, seriously, with 160 megabytes of VRAM utilized here. I mean, come on, look at this. It looks and it runs fantastic. It feels like Harry Potter. On the CPU side, apparently I have only a couple of CPUs that are using maximum performance from the core, like second core and the third core, they are being utilized. The first and the last one, they are just slacking there. But on the system side, it's using only 725 megabytes of system RAM. Come on, it's yeah, I think it needs higher resolution maybe in order to get more utilization from the system. I mean, from the system RAM, you know, but it's doing a fantastic job. It looks great even on 1024, you know, look at this. Great quality.
Hello, boy. Quite the little tough nut there.
Tough nut. You call me a tough nut? Vacă cu cabină. Ia, și de aici, mă. Încă o dată, mă. Rupe, mă, fața, mă. I mean, the overall experience with this video card is nice. It's good to have it in the library. It's got a great value now on the market. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't appreciate, is that the lack of crossfire. And, you know, it's a Hoover fan. I like the video card. I like how it's performing. It's a 256 megabytes of VRAM video card with DirectX 9. So in this case, I will say it's a very big win for this video card. I mean, if you like the benchmark, do press that like button. And if you have any suggestion in the future with this machine or with this video card, leave a comment. And yeah, I'll see you very soon.